It looks like we're live. We're live. Hi, everybody. Haven't done this in a while. We are streaming. As a matter of fact, we are out doing the live streaming. Yeah, okay, we're live everywhere, including Twitter for the first time ever. Welcome. Um, I was supposed to take the day off for appointments, but those all got canceled because of the winter weather, so I don't work until tomorrow. I figured let's have some fun and go drive around in snow and the ice, because that seems fun to me for some reason. Haven't done the live streaming thing since tornado season, so this is kind of foreign at this point. I'm not gonna lie, it took me like 30 minutes to get everything set up. So far we've gotten about 2 inches or so of snow where I live at in North Fort Worth. Areas further north have gotten a lot better in the accumulation department. And it has been kind of switching back and forth for about the last 2 hours now. Right now it's mostly sleet or nothing at all. I think we're supposed to get some more snow this evening, but it was coming down pretty heavy for a while. I've heard mixed reports about the roads everywhere, so I kind of figured we'd go and have some fun and see what kind of trouble we can get into for a couple of hours. Let's see, I'm live everywhere. Hi, everybody. Chat just isn't updating for some reason. I can't see. I don't think I can see X on here anyway. Close the laptop screen. So yeah, not a whole lot has changed on the streaming setup. It's actually still in tornado season mode. I do have some plans to update and upgrade some of the equipment as the year goes on and we get closer to tornado season 2025. I just haven't had the time to do it yet. A couple of the things on my mind include possibly getting Starlink on board, but we haven't done that yet. We're just going to drive around for a while and going to kind of narrate what we're seeing. Probably not very much in the exciting department is going to happen. This is the fire department. I heard them going somewhere a few minutes ago. I'm assuming there was an accident, but... And I also see that we're back to this camera having focusing issues, so we are just going to go and try and fix that. That looks like that works. Trying to get the mount level. There we go. Okay. Where's the snow? Says Michael. Well, Michael, it's here in Fort Worth. The gradient. Oh, I wonder if I can get this to work, because I have not used any of my stuff in a very long time. Done. Okay. I'm really rusty in the streaming department here. Well, the radar isn't working. Edit. Tool. Settings. We're looking for settings. Else in house. That's everything's signed in. Oh Lord. Yeah, see, this is what happens, chat, when you don't touch your live streaming stuff for a year or for 6 months and then decide to get in the car and just go live. Nothing works. But the bulk of the wintry precip has been along, if you look at a map of Fort Worth, and this is why I hate that I don't have radar, if you look at a map of Fort Worth and look at basically pre-77 coming out of the southwest, you kind of just draw that line and cut the Metroplex in half from Granbury to McKinney. Most of the snowy precip has been on the north side of that, from everything that I've seen. Everything to the south kind of lost out to the warm air, and it looks like the better chances for snow are going to be tonight, as that warm nose kind of starts to falter once the sun goes down and temperatures are allowed to drop back down a little bit. So basically everything, like most of the southeastern portions of the Metroplex, are going to get probably anywhere from 1 to 3 inches, with more sleet and ice mixed in, while everything on the northwest side is going to probably get closer to 4 to 6, based on the ensemble guidance that I was looking at. The roads suck, and I am in a lovely front-wheel drive sedan that needs new tires. So, we are going to have some fun. Other than that, I'm going to have to be a bad boy and pull up Facebook chat on mobile. Yes, it is Thursday. Starting a 96-hour shift tomorrow. Ouch! Marcos! Why a 96? that is, no! No, sir. And yes, I will stay safe, Lauren. That is the objective. What's up, Brian? We are also live on Twitter for the first time ever. So hi, everybody on Twitter. I haven't talked to you guys in a while. Let's look at Twitter chat. There ain't shit in Twitter chat. You know, I really kind of have lost steam on my streaming persona. I don't have a whole lot to talk about today. We're just out here to mess around and watch the precip. And yes, sir, Curtis, I do weather stuff. I thought we talked about this on a call at one point, but yep, I do the storm chasing. I do apparently I do winter weather chasing now. So I'm off work today. I figured what a better opportunity than to ignore my own advice and get out on the road and see what's going on. Good thing is it looks like a lot of the businesses are closed. And I'll also say it's a plus. I haven't touched any of the live streaming stuff in, I mean, it's January, and the last time I went chasing was early June, so like 6, almost 7 months. And it was actually as simple as just plugging the laptop in and making sure all of like OBS and all of the plugins were signed back in. So I just want to give a shout out to Restream for making that part really easy. And my choice in equipment for just making it really plug and play, I guess. Like the Wi-Fi is working, the camera just went straight up on the mount once I put the mount on the windshield, and everything is just working. What's up, everybody in Twitter chat and on Twitter? This is the first time I've gone live on X. Sorry, on X. So we'll kind of see how that plays out and if it helps with viewership any bit. Marine Creek and 820. Okay. Cool. Let's not do that then. I have my my scanner's in the car. It's just apparently not working. I think I have to update it. What's up, Massey? Facebook. Oh, it's getting foggy in here. Let's do something about that. Trying not to overheat the electronics, but also keep the windows clean has been a bit of a struggle already today. And I will say I much prefer tornado season to winter weather, because this sucks to drive in and it's cold and I don't like the cold. And I would take tornadoes any day of the week. So I literally have nothing better to do. I figured we'd just get out and drive and look at the weather a little bit. I don't think I'm brave enough to do highway driving in this. There is a bit of PTSD from all the highway driving I used to have to do when I was working here in Fort Worth, and then during last year's Snowmageddon having to drive to Henderson County. I'd rather never have to do that ever again.
Probably like 12 o'clock. I was on the Trader Joe's. You know, also
267 for gas. Yeah, it's actually not bad. There's a bunch of people on Twitter. I got like 15 viewers. I wonder if they're as bored as I am. Hi, everybody. I think the bigger crime is that there's nowhere that's open for coffee right now.
Most of that is elevated. Was it all iced over? It didn't look iced over when I was traveling, but it could have been before. And there was a lot of paramedic trucks, ambulance there, fire trucks. So I think it was like maybe an hour before I actually got on the road. It happened, but it was just a lot of bad accidents in the high rise, like actual.
Yeah, there's 13 people on Twitter. Hi, everybody.
What Trader Joe's are you going to? You don't sound like a Trader Joe's guy, William.
I have a talk radio station playing in the background just to help with the ADHD because, you know, boredom. And these guys could make watching paint boring. Like watching paint dry boring. This has got to be the driest thing I've ever listened to. I don't know. Let's drive towards downtown. That sounds like a plan. Kind of wanted to go up to the towards the Alliance area, but I think driving towards downtown might be fun. Maybe even getting on the highway might be fun. Might be dangerous. Probably pretty dangerous, but. There's the laptop screen. Oh, I can't reach the GoPro from here. Damn it. That is slick. Okay, well, I found a slick road. I can, like, feel the car trying to slip and slide. Plenty of snow on the ground still, though. I don't like it. I'm from the Midwest. I'm born and raised in the Midwest. I'm used to snow. I grew up driving in snow, which is why I hate snow and why I hate winter and why I hate the cold. And it's one of the reasons I moved to Texas. See how that worked out. It's been every year since we moved down here. We've had a major winter event that needs to go bugger itself. Hi, Steve. Oh, drive like Nick Hart. Oh, God. Yes, apparently the Weather Channel decided to name this Winter Storm Cora. And that's what everybody on social media is calling it. So we're just going to get in with the trendiness. How is 199? The Azelites have reported that 199 is pretty bad. Go north. Why? I am planning on going north, Jason. I know 730 is really bad too. Drive like Nick Hart. That is just. Oh God. I love you, Nick. I'd be upside down in a ditch somewhere. Ahoy, Gaylor. Hi, Tyler. Hi, Stewie. B-Shift is checking in. So we're on 820 at Blue Mound. The highway is actually a lot better than 287 was, and DOT is coming up next to me. So there's a No, it's a Fort Worth truck. Thundercats. Oh god. I have debated bringing one of the cats with me on a live stream, just for comedic relief. And I value my life and my limbs more than I value comedic relief on a live stream. Uh, so we're not going to do that just yet. If I can get her some gabapentin and I can get her in a carrier, we may do it. The highway actually isn't that bad. I say probably overconfidently. About to be on the kitchen TV. Oh god. um no, we're gonna head towards, I know the bigger snow totals are a little further north, so maybe we'll work our way up towards Bucky's and we'll come back down 7:30 and adventure into Parker County a little bit. And then my boss had texted me and let me know that 377 going to Granbury is pretty bad. So if anybody needs to take 377, don't do it. And I need new windshield wipers. Jesus. Icy conditions exist. Yeah, oh, that's a no-brainer. We're about to lose the windshield mount too. Oh, there's where the standing water always is. At least it's not a standing sheet of ice. Oh, snowdrift. I do need new wiper blades. I actually need to replace the wiper arms. They got bent during a storm chase. I think it was last season, and they don't sit right. No, it was 2023. The squeaking has gotten perpetually worse, and the blades don't sit exactly flush with the windshield. They lag behind. I have a solid like hour of tornado footage that is just completely trashed by squeaking wiper blades. What's up, Bird? What's up, Tim? Uh, hmm. The roads are actually not as bad as I expected them to be yet. I'm pleasantly surprised by this. But I do know it has been Accident City. Everybody else that's been out and has been, I know Jordan and Sierra are out here from Team Dominator, Severe Studios, the whole Reed Timmer gang. They were up in Denton and it was Accident City all morning. Jason from Texas Tornado Hunters. Shout out to my buddy. I'm looking forward to working with them this year. I know he was out in the same area and the roads were pretty meh. We don't live too far apart, so yeah. Once everything freezes, it's gonna be just like snot, slicker than snot on a Teflon pot. It's Mike Kaplan from ABC7 in Chicago would love to say that anytime winter precip showed up. So we're gonna adopt that. That car next to me does not have a bumper. I wonder how long they haven't had a bumper for. What's up, Digi? Yeah, Michael, I should be around. I was planning on doing this for a couple of hours. I'm going to try and drive literally for a couple of hours, make a few laps around the metro, or at least the West Metro, and see what we see. I should probably run the camera so that way I have some footage. They're not too terrible. I've mostly been in the Saginaw area, and they haven't been super bad. I don't know how they are on the east and the south side of the metro. I know that there's been more sleet and more frozen rain than there has been actual snow and sleet. So they're probably going to be a little worse. Uh, there is a semi doing every bit of probably 65 or 70 trying to pass me. And I'm doing 65. And this is kind of frightening because we know what happens when semis go fast on 35 in the winter. Yeah, I did see the DNT. I saw that on Twitter at one point this morning. I've been watching, I was finishing the Chernobyl doc this morning and kind of popping in and out on Twitter. I'm a little burnt out on news coverage because I've been keeping up with the fires in California and I've been keeping up with model coverage for the snowstorm. So I kind of just decided to take the morning off and then come out, stream this afternoon. But we're on 35 northbound coming up to the 287 mix. And it hasn't been so bad. It looks like it's probably about an inch or an inch and a half of rain on the ground. Or inch or inch and a half of snow on the ground, sorry. And then there's been plenty of snow and slush on top of that. Oh, the scanner does work. Hi, Sean. It just randomly started working. It hasn't been working all morning. And it just decided, okay, that's what I get for this piece of garbage. I'm gonna get out of this right. I mean, it's not too terrible. There's a pretty well-defined groove in each lane, but it's mostly, rain and a little slush that's on the road. It's not a lot of ice. What's up, Sheridan?
Channel 3, non-emergency lift help, 1213 Florentine Drive.
Sheridan, how are the roads on your side of the world? I know you're up in Wise County today. Off and on weather calls. Oh, that's better than all weather calls. You know, you probably saw the drive cam on this, but my favorite winter memory of MedStar for all of eternity was the morning that I got stuck in the snow with, I think it was in 72 on the east side. And then we cleared from that and caught a priority 1 sick person on Lancaster on our way back to the Star. And we ended up just sliding the whole way down Lancaster from probably right in front of the Trinity Metro building all the way to the traffic light at 35. Like, we could not stop. And then dispatch got on the radio and they were straight up like, MedStar XX, your patient said you passed them. I was like, yeah, I know, we slid past them. They were running after the ambulance though, so I think they're okay. Oh, Mom's in here. Hi, Mom. Hi, Jasmine. EPM. Oh, yeah, that's right. And I forget who I was with. It was one of the newer EMTs at the time. This was February of 23. Like, I was straight up like, yeah, we're not, like, we can't do this. Like, we physically cannot stop to get this patient. And I ended up calling 80, and it ended up being like, if they're running after the ambulance, they probably don't need an ambulance. We'll just ignore that. Let me switch over to Twitter chat for a minute. I don't think... Yeah, nobody's chimed in on Twitter chat. You guys are letting me down. So we're up to we're doing about 50, 55. So it's not too terrible. I mean, everybody's passing me like I'm standing still, but that's the main reason the camera's rolling and we're hanging back. I want to see somebody spin out in front of me, and I'd rather it not be me. So I think what we'll do is we'll go up to 114.
On Channel 5. Major accident extrication. West 6th Street and Houston Street. West
Major accident extrication in the heart of downtown. How about that?
77 Adams.
You know, Fort Worth's going on the wreck. We're at 35 and Golden Triangle. We're not dropping that many frames. We're doing pretty well. Everything's still charging, right? Wi-Fi, yeah, the Wi-Fi's still on. I need to turn it off so I'm not siphoning out bandwidth. Anyway.
Respond on Channel 5. Major accident extrication. West 6th Street and Houston Street. West 6th Street and Houston Street. North 77
When we, oh, Michael's not in here anymore. I was going to say, when we get more over towards the Northwest Tarrant County side of the world, I'll switch over to TC Fire Alarm, but we're in the Fort Worth area. We'll have the Fort Worth on. That transformer fire that was all over the news was right over here off of, it was to the west side of Alliance Airport, off of, between 35 and 377 over here in Roanoke, right off of 114. I guess they finally got that out at some point. I never heard if there was any power outages from it either, but it was just a interesting occurrence. Greetings to everybody on Facebook and all of the places, because it looks like we got 22 people watching on Twitter. There's 8 of you here on Facebook at the moment. I don't see how many are here on YouTube. But we're having a fun time. I'm probably going to pull over up here at Buc-ee's if it's open, which it should be. Buc-ee's is kind of like postal service. I don't think they close for anything, but I'm going to try and grab some refreshment, and I've got to troubleshoot OBS here for a minute because it won't let the radar work, so I can't show you guys what the precip looks like. It also looks like the stream's lagging, probably about 30 seconds behind. But oh shit, they're putting in a quick trip at 7U? When did that get there? Cool. I didn't know there was going to be a quick trip up here. They're like Dollar Generals, I think. They just sprout out of the ground as fully built, functioning convenience stores. Yeah, but OBS won't let me stream the radar, and Radar Scope won't let me stream data, because Allison House won't let me stream data. And I'm not sure why any of that is happening, because everything is supposed to be working. And it's like working on my iPad, so I know it's working on... it should be working on my Mac just fine. And then I also need to... I guess I did a stream like this last year where I rambled on tech ideas for like 45 minutes. And one of the ones that I was looking into is actually going to be streaming from here via RTMP back to the house and have everything go from OBS here to OBS there and then get fed into the 5 different places that I stream from the house. So if I drop an internet connection here, it can automatically roll over to a whatever and not completely kill the stream like it tends to do. For those of you that so faithfully watched most of last tornado season, you'd see that basically anytime I got into a spot with bad reception, Restream would drop out, it would cancel everything, and then it would try and just cycle itself into oblivion. And I'd end up with like 15 live streams on YouTube that I'd have to edit and delete, and like 15 on Facebook that would have to get merged into one. And I'm trying not to have that this year. I'm going to try and have everything a little more professionally or technologically streamlined, I should say. And I hope to have that done before we go to Kansas City next month for the National Storm Chaser Summit. Because this hunk of junk and this hunk of junk are going to get involved with the car show that they're having. I'm going to enter it, and we're going to have it all cleaned up and cleaned off. And yeah, that's no joke, Steve. This area is really blowing up, even from when we moved down here 5 years ago. It's crazy how much is, like, all of these warehouses, everything around the airport, the new Amazon facility. Old Hazlitt's moving up in the world. The service road isn't too bad. I am gonna, against my better judgment, I am gonna film some stock footage and B-roll and stuff here in a little bit. I gotta make sure the battery for that camera is charged, and I've got to get oh, here's a bridge. This will be terrifying. Sorry, this is really slick. I want to get some footage of the winter weathers, because that's also one of my goals for this year, besides getting all the live stream stuff fixed and working better. I want to just do better with my video production on YouTube. I really only had one good video to put together last year, and those are the Hawley tornado. I've got a lot of footage from El Dorado that I still have to edit and put into a video to upload to YouTube. But like B-roll and just little chase day documentation and chasing shenanigans, I have not done a lot of yet, and I just need to get better at it. Like, so I have more content to put out and kind of help avoid these awkward 6 month gaps in material. Oh man, those wipers are awful. I'm sorry, guys. Salted the crap out of this under here. This is nice.
He's found in Meadowbrook, one big truck sitting in the right lane, but I'm not seeing any kind of backup at all. I'm seeing a backup on 45 northbound at SM right, where you get into downtown.
We're at the Buc-ee's. We made it to Buc-ee's.
With 3 right lanes, urban 114 eastbound still shut down.
Oh, hey, there's a MedStar crew here. I should go bother them.
Brought to you by Mr. Electric. Hire only a trusted, licensed, and insured electrician for all of your electrical needs.
There's a MedStar crew here. I wonder who it is.
And never unpleasant surprises. Servicing all of DFW. Go to www.paulmre.com.
From the Airco AC Heating and Plumbing Studio, this is News Talk 820 WBAP.
Whee! The back end snapped around. Sorry.
show. This is Talk 820 WBAP, now on FM at 93.3. It's snowing. That's cool. We don't get to do this very often. Hope you're staying safe.
Oh, it's a truck meet. Oh, look at all the pavement penises. Oh, all the lifted pavement princesses. Oh, look at that. They're so cute.
Not that I'm cheering on chaos and destruction and
All right.
people risking their life. That's important stuff that needs to be passed along. Because I'll take care of the non-important.
Yeah, it's a Fort Worth EMS crew. I'm sorry.
Eyes and ears in the street. I'm here to tell you about the greatness of the evolution of snack food.
Grab a bag of nuggets.
Snack food is something
Okay,
that
let's
you
see.
have no one
Why
buys snack
isn't
food.
radar
People
scope
say, "Oh, I don't eat
working?
food. I don't eat real food." It's America would be so much better if we'd eat real food. We
Settings. Get Radar Scope Pro. I've got Radar Scope Pro.
Making us eat junk. They just want us to be sick and on their medicines. Shut up.
Restore
Snack food is
subscription.
amazing. And we all
Okay,
love it.
it's restored.
Like
Allison
people brag about
House.
fast food. Oh, don't tell me Taco Bell doesn't taste good. Like saying men can have a baby. Taco Bell's delicious. If you don't like it, there's something wrong with you. If you don't like snack food because you're not eating it. Maybe you are awesome. Maybe you're just like Tom Brady and you have this perfect diet that goes on where, yeah, I don't eat snackers. I don't eat processed foods. I don't eat high fructose foods. I don't eat nightshades and whatever else was in his book. But in this one,
Maybe if we
this
sign
time
out of
here,
Allison
the
House.
chat we were having about holiday
we sign
candy, where
back
I was
in.
telling you the holiday candy that we ate growing up is just trash compared to the amazing evolution of holiday candy. Now, snack food's the same thing.
Invalid
Now, snack
credentials.
food, the one thing you're looking for in a winter situation is it has to be
Yes, sir. I will
shelf-stable.
talk to you later.
And also, you probably aren't going to be able to cook it. Probably, I say probably, because there's other versions of the snack food accumulation. If you're from Houston or when I lived in New Orleans for a while,
Allison
you know,
House.
you would do the same thing. You'd go get a whole bunch of snack food. With the thought that, yeah, the electricity would be out, but I can still probably use my propane grill out back, and there's some things I can cook. But it's different when you have freeze snacks. And, that people think that, well, you got to rack your pipes and you got to check on all these other things with your house and your car. And no, snack food. Snack food is what you're going to be happiest that you got. Because the snack food industry in the 2020s is off the charts. It's so good. You are so lucky. I'll give you an example. If you go to this 7-Eleven next to me, they have these beef jerky sticks. And beef jerky's been around.
Oh.
Beef jerky. When we were kids, they had beef jerky, and you could get regular beef jerky, or you could get maybe pepper jerky, or maybe teriyaki. They got a little fancy by the time I was in high school.
That's why my
Do you see all the flavors they have now? They've got like the Flamin' Hot Cheeto. They've got the Frito pie flavored. And Mother of God, if you haven't tried it yet, stop what you're doing and go buy Dr. Pepper flavored beef jerky. It's like, what are you people reading my mind? Is that what you do? Did I get an Elon Musk brain chip? Did they implant me with a chip and have been reading my mind? Because this keeps happening over and over. That's like two of my favorite things on the planet is beef jerky and Dr. Pepper. And I didn't even think of mixing them together. I never in my whole life. I've had beef jerky in one hand and Dr. Pepper in the other hand. Never was I smart enough, intuitive enough, genius enough. Just take that beef jerky stick and dip it in the Dr. Pepper, I guess. I know it's not fizzy. It's not effervescent. But if you ever worked in a restaurant, you know how the soda machine, you have to change out the syrup on the Dr. Pepper, and it comes in that box that's just all syrup. I think they dip the beef jerky into that Dr. Pepper syrup goo. So this is a good chance, man, for you, if you're going to be stuck alone with some shelf-stable, non-cooked snacks. I just can't really
Okay,
hard enough.
now.
And I'm even more impressed by this than by the other amazing evolution that happened from the wonderful people at Bluebell, a nice Texas institution. Thank you very much. And when I was a kid, they came out with cookies and cream. And they came out with chocolate chip cookie dough. And I've just been wrestling in my head for decades now when people would ask me what's my favorite ice cream, I would say, I don't know. It's either the cookies and cream or the chocolate
Okay.
chip cookie dough.
17.
I'm not here to argue
Respond
with
on
you. You
channel
can
4.
go for
Sick person. 5129 Ivywood Lane.
What's up, Carriage?
5129 Ivywood Lane. Cross Street, Emerald Glen Way. Map 91 Queen. Number 630.
And they just put some chocolate chip cookie dough chunks in it. And then my mind would
Okay,
not
it
be
looks
split. We're gonna
like
have this civil war going on in this giant pumpkin head that's bringing you this radio show. And I'll be damned if they didn't
okay.
do it.
So the radar is
It was
working.
the most wonderful
Um,
moment. I was so happy. I couldn't even believe it. And
needed to make sure of that. So this is where that is not our current location. We're up here. We're over here somewhere. But that's kind of what it looks like right now. The heavier snow and sleet, and it looks like a pretty good mix, is going to be over here, basically on the eastern half of the metro, and then we've got a nice snowy mix to the north, and some rain and some snow a little further this way. We're here in Justin, and it's very light rain, so I am gonna run into Bucky's real quick, so we're gonna go with the streaming soon feed while I run into Bucky's, and I will be right back in a hot minute.
Say it with me.
I was muted.
Are you ready
We're back.
for more? Hello, Dane Manning, General Manager of Freeman Toyota. And when you shop at Freeman Toyota, you get 3 years of complimentary oil change, plus 3 years of complimentary tire rotation, plus a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty with every new Freeman Toyota. 3 years of complimentary oil changes, plus tire rotation, plus a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Like I said, you get a lot more, and you won't pay a dime for it. Come see us at 183 and 820 or shop online at freemantoyota.com.
Right? It's all good. We got this.
This is not just help from a welcome.
Alright.
Let me check the
Respond on Channel 3. Non-emergency lift help. 6128 6128 Winton Avenue. Cross Street Kingswood Drive. Map 89 X-ray.
Alright, I need, let's do satellite,
17. Respond
default, traffic,
to Apcock Avenue. Cross Street Fair Park Boulevard. Map 91 George.
The quality product he needs so he doesn't have to. From a new door hinge to a folding clock. Call at Ranger.com or just stop by. Ranger, you're the ones who get it done. DFW's breaking news, talk, traffic, and weather station. News Talk 820 WBAP AM, Fort Worth, Dallas. 93.3 WBAP FM, Haltom City, Dallas, Fort Worth. And 99.5 NPLX FM, HCT, Fort Worth.
alrighty, let's go south and east.
Media station trending now.
Storm watch in effect on WBAP and ERCOT under the microscope during another North Texas winter storm. I'm Mike Traina from the WBAP 24/7 News Center.
Chevrolet.com. WBAP's first traffic and weather.
On the ones.
Irving 114 eastbound still shut down. Walker, they had to do a lot of repair, guardrail, etc. Other than an accident earlier this morning, it was shut down from.
Apparently it's snowing in Grand Prairie.
Remerged.
Is that correct?
Coming into downtown, 45 northbound, we'd have.
Oh yeah, look at that, it's snowing in Grand Prairie. Yay, Andrew!
Through right now, it's still a little bit
Oh,
just north of 175. I'd stay to the left at this moment. If
Split
you're coming
view.
to Lancaster, 35E northbound at Bear Creek, we've got 2 left lanes blocked off there. No big backup. Definitely a heads up through there. And the problem we have 67 northbound at Redbird has clear. With WBAP first traffic and weather on the ones, I'm John Wolf.
Why does so many Chevrolet and Great Value? They're the #1 Chevy dealership in the world. Please think around more than anyone. Operation Storm Watch is in effect on WBAP.
Storm warning for noon Friday. 1 to 3 inches of snow expected along with some freezing rain mixed in around the DFW Metroplex, north and northeast of town, Sherman to Paris, 3 to 5 inch snow by midday Friday. Today, rain mixed with snow going to sweep, mixing with snow late this afternoon, highs mid-30s. Rain to snow tonight. Then again, 1 to 3 inches most of the Metroplex. Ice on top of that in some cases. 3 to 5 inches, Sherman to near Paris. By midday on Friday. England's best, the only 8 with more fresh and delicious taste. Plus superior nutrition available in so many delicious varieties.
I'm about to get mandated.
Better taste, better nutrition.
Alright, so hi everybody on Twitter. It looks like there's 30 of you watching. I'm gonna get on Twitter chat real quick. Hello everybody in Twitter chat. Say hi if you're watching this. Looks like we've got, or is it just giving me the view count? I don't know. We're watching 26 of you are watching live right now. Come on in and say hi. Say hi. Tell me where you're from. "28 of you watching." Well, hi everybody. If anybody is just tuning in, we are doing some Winter Storm Cora coverage. We're just driving around the area, watching the roads, watching what the weather's doing. We are on the north side of Fort Worth, near I-35 and 114 at the moment. We're headed back southbound. Uh, roads haven't been too bad so far. We've gotten about maybe an inch, inch and a half, maybe 2 inches of snow in some areas. And then we've gotten a lot of rain and sleet on top of it, so it's kind of watered it down. Dropping frames. We are expected to get some more snow and some more precip throughout the night tonight. And this is what the radar looks like currently. Man, the latency is killing me today. Well, that's what the radar looks like right now. It appears the heavier snow has started to set in across the eastern half of the metro area at long last. Brother is telling me they're getting some heavy snow in Grand Prairie, so that's a good thing. We'll switch back to the main feed.
So it's snowing. Well, it kind of stopped here, but it's snowing around North Texas. And if you got any good snow reports, I'd like to hear them. 800-288-9227. 800-288-9227. But we're still, if you look at the radar, there seems to be sort of a diagonal sitting right now. And people that are north and west of me, for those of you east and south of me, it's probably a little wet, maybe a little slop in it. Not nearly as far.
Don't have your Twitter account anymore. Hi, Dad. What's up, Michael? Yeah, I'm, so, Michael, Mr. Thomas, I am streaming on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, and my Facebook page simultaneously. I use a product called Restream that allows me to watch everything or stream to everything simultaneously. So there's not just one platform that I'm streaming to. I'm able to use the entire internet to bore you with my presence. What's up, Tristan? And then because for whatever reason, the app that the app that I use doesn't let me monitor all of my chat feeds at one time. So I have to kind of just bounce back and forth on my iPad to be able to interact with everybody. And that, I know it should be a thing that they've fixed, and I don't know why it's not fixed on my OBS yet. What's up? Well, Tristan, I'm just driving around in the snow and the rain, seeing what we can get into, just watching how the roads are doing. It's been fun so far. I haven't really seen anything too crazy. It's an accident on Oh, it's a sick person at the hotel. Okay, I thought it was an accident call. Let's get into the live chat on Twitter. There's got to be a better way to do this. Sorry, Twitter chat. I'm having a hard time watching golf, so. Yes, sir. Be safe as always. My hat, I need a new hat. This hat has finally given up the ghost, but I am wearing my tornado hat. It's got my it's got the logo that's on the stream. I'm hoping for a good tornado season. Not to trauma dump during the middle of a live stream, but just with everything going on at home and with the recent cancer diagnosis for my mom, we're kind of all we have, so it kind of makes things a little stressful. And I'm hoping for a good tornado season and a good chase season, and that we're able to get out and do what we love, and that she's able to come out and do it with me. I don't think she's watching because she should be working, so if you're watching, you didn't hear this, Mom. But my Mother's Day gift this year is going to be a storm chase. So I know that's something that she's always wanted to do, so make sure that we get her out to do that this year. Arlington's been quiet. Yeah, I'd give it 10 minutes. It's going to change. It appears to mostly be freezing rain at this point. I need to switch the precipitation depiction. I don't know why this doesn't work on my iPad. I don't know why this doesn't work on Radar Scope. Digital hydrometer. Hydrometer. I don't know. We're just gonna watch the. I'm just keeping a glance on the radar to kind of see where the heavier pockets are at. Trying to get chat back open and it won't open. What's up, Bird? How's the Hood County doing? Is it hoodie? Wet? Yeah. I'm not looking forward to my drive to work tomorrow morning. I'm coming in at 7, and I'm not looking forward to it. I think it's just going to be one giant highway-shaped skating rink the whole way there. I did text the boss man and told him if anybody wanted to go home before it got too bad, let me know, and I'd be able to try and get in before it got too bad. But yeah, I'll probably just have to leave here really early tomorrow and drive low and slow to get in tomorrow morning. I think I am going to end up taking the car because I don't like the way my truck handles in winter precip. I drove it in the snow last year, and it's got no weight in the back end, and it's a me problem. So I like driving the car because all the weight's in the front end, and it's front wheel drive. So. So I take it in the morning, it may be a better live stream opportunity too. Another live stream opportunity. What's up, everybody that's popping in and out? We're just out driving around, driving the roads through Fort Worth. We are gonna head up 287 here in a minute. I think. Oh, you know what? No, we'll head out the loop. We'll take the loop. Crazy to think we've been live for like an hour and a half and we're still in Fort Worth. The roads have been pretty manageable so far. They're probably going to go to complete chaos tonight. And I'm not entirely sure I want to be out to witness that when they do start to go to crap again. Once the temperatures drop down. Because I got it at 34 degrees on the car thermometer right now. So it's good for rain, not good for snow. It's real good for ice. It means everything's going to get covered in water and then it's going to freeze. That's a stupid MFer right there. We got 33 people watching on Twitter. Hi, everybody on Twitter.
Engine 4, respond on channel 3, non-emergency hill, 1701 East Northern Street, 1701 East Northern Street, Cross Street, South Riverside Drive, map 7760, over 417.
Coming back up to 820. I haven't. Hi, Scott. Mr. Kramer. I haven't heard that many accidents go out on the scanner in the time that I've been out driving. I've only heard one so far, so that's bodes well for Fort Worth and MedStar, I guess.
Building 404.
switch it over to channel. Oh, it is. Okay.
Engine 10. Respond on channel 2. Reading route 2942 South Riverside Drive. 2942 South Riverside Drive. Cross Street, Chama Drive. Map 77 Zone. Number 3126.
Sorry. What's up, Corbin? What did I just hit? A chunk of ice or something. Ooh, slick spot, slick spot. We're on the west side of Fort Worth right now on West Loop 820, or Northwest Loop 820. The roads aren't terrible. The snow accumulation's a little less, or they've gotten a little bit more rain. I don't know, visibility's probably about 5 miles, give or take. Temperature's 32 degrees according to the thermometer on the car. Well, that was a little ass clencher moment. The Jeep in front of me just decided to cover me with ice, and I hit a rough patch. That was fun. Not do that again. O'Reilly's is open. The new pair of windshield wipers is going to make my life sound a lot better after this.
Engine system. Channel 3, non-emergency withheld. 4155, Church Park Court. 4155, Church Park Court. Map 13, George.
Reconciliation is intended to do.
President-elect Trump has tasked Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy with overseeing the Department of Government Efficiency. Your money news, powered by Miguel Cruz Fans, Fed 2 weeks strike and return to work at the biggest ski resort in the United States. Next up within 30 minutes, breaking news 24/7. Check back 3, 4, 5 times a day and keep connected. DFW to News Talk 820 and 93.3 FM WBAP.
From the Mullen and Mullen Injury Law Sports Desk. Sports from 96.7 and 1310 The Ticket.
Semi-final round of the college football playoff begins this evening with Notre Dame and Penn State battling in the Orange Bowl. Notre Dame also battling a flu bug that has hit several players. The winner will play on January 20th.
Hello, Patriots. Have you got rotten eggs here in water? Okay, Sandy. My name is Cora, and I will personally schedule your free water test. 88763-0050 to nationstore.com.
Well, these guys are about to be my heroes. I'm going to change these windshield wipers out because they're not even taking water off the windshield.
Right now, it's save up to $175 off your trip tour. Solution Supply, visit Staples.com/trips for details. And do what? Save even more. Work program at Staples. The ability is most dependable traffic reports to help you get where you're going. News Talk 820 WBAP.
And now, news on FM at 93.
All right, I'll be back in
that cares. This
Alrighty, new windshield wipers. How about that?
I invite you to come down to the Crest Center, set your time for a Zoom call with a team that can
Oh, that's
take
much
you
better.
into the next decade with professional management, high cash flow, and performance tracking that you just can't get anywhere else. NetworthRadio.com and themcallandgroup.com. Find us there. Set your time for your office tour. Just go to networthradio.com. You can contact us there. We look forward to helping you and your family in the decade ahead.
That's much better.
Mariota here. And now you're probably hearing a lot about why refi. And you also have seen my commercials on Newsmax or on Fox News. So what's going on? How is it that investors all over the country are earning a fixed rate of return of 10.25% if they don't care what happens with the stock market or the Fed? Well, let's start with the facts. It's true. There is no attack on your principal if you ever need your money back. And yes, it's true. You're in control. You can let your investment compound daily or take income, whatever you choose. And yes, it's true. There are absolutely no fees. This is a secure, collateralized portfolio. That's why I invest my own money with YRefi. Just call 877-80-INVEST. That's 877-80-INVEST. Or log on to invest. That's invest, the letter Y, and REFY.com. And make sure to tell them that Larry Elder sent you. Well, unfortunately, in Irving, 114 eastbound is still shuttered to get over to Loop 12 and Tom Braddock over to 183.
Emergency
If
lift
you're in
help.
the seat, get over to
6612 El Greco Avenue.
35 from I-30. So if you're getting in from I-30, that's by surprise. Only that left lane is off to the back. East Dallas, westbound 30 at Ferguson, two left lanes are blocked. Not a huge backup. Northbound, two right lanes are blocked off there. And then, WBAP traffic control. Start your year off stress-free and sell your home with a guarantee offer from Mark Spain. Hey, this is Mark Spain, and our offers are the strongest in the industry.
General residential automatic alarm. 14,624 Pullman Street. 14624 Pullman Street. Off Street, Bravo Way. Map 5 Henry.
It's kind of exciting around here. Let me know what you see. 800-288-9227. 800-288-9227. Thank you very much for the pictures and videos that you guys are sending in. Love seeing it. In fact,
Okay, looks like, yeah, we're back. We're in White Settlement. I had to get new windshield wipers. The problem seems to have fixed itself for now.
But man, it's amazing how different the world is just across the WBAP listing area. Because we had, who was that that called in from Harold or whatever, was that Nella? And it's just getting rain. There's no snow on the ground. There's not even like white accumulation between the blades of grass. No, it's just regular old. I mean, it's cold.
This is a Dr. Pepper Appreciators live stream as well.
I have people sending me video where it looks like a winter wonderland, where they have like looks like 2 or 3 inches just sitting on top of their fatherhood, coming down. There's kids making snow. So I love your reports. Keep them coming in. 800-288-9227. 800-288-9227. That is David in Dallas. You're on WBAP. What do you see?
Well, I've been out in this front across for work, and the highway is all right now, so you're really melting away except for your shoulders. It's 75 something, and you should have 2 miles going up in the right lane and make sure it's clear for people that are exiting. So it's looking really good. Pulled out earlier, I was at the airport earlier, and that's all for you.
So the roads aren't too terrible right now. They're going to get worse overnight. We're going to probably, I don't know. Let's switch over here in a little bit. We'll take a look at what the forecast is going to look like tonight and into tomorrow. It does sound like there's some increasing confidence in another 4 to 6 inches overnight. The temperature is kind of remaining a little on the warmer side, notwithstanding. The latest model guidance seems to be pushing that direction.
And Green Avenue, 138 Drive, map 78, Hebron.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. That was not fun.
Overdose, 2108 Bedford Street, 2108 Bedford Street, Park Street, Randall Garden, map 99.
WBAP.
If you're confused about what kind of new car to get, or to get it,
H2,
with your old car, or
on
whether
Channel
or not
5, 58 on Freeway, Southwest Loop 820 Freeway, westbound, and Camp Street. Southwest Loop 820 Freeway, westbound, and Camp Street. Map 96er.
That's the Cora Show Saturday mornings 9 to 11 right here on WBAP 820 AM, 93.3 FM at WBAP.com.
Heart disease and cancer continue to be the leading causes of death worldwide, and annual physicals are great, but they can only tell you so much. You need a full body scan. The good news, I've got the place where both you and your spouse can go to get that done. Visionary Wellness and Imaging, and even better, I have John Shiro, the CEO of Visionary, here with us today. John, tell our listeners what they are going to get when they come in for one of these scans.
A preventative CT scan is awesome, and it's basically you're getting a scan of your heart, your lungs, your entire body. We're looking for heart disease. We're looking for cancer. We have a GE 128, which is the latest, greatest technology. We have a board-certified radiologist, Dr. Markham, that absolutely is phenomenal, and he does the reads and results, and you get your results within a couple of days. So you get a heart scan with a calcium score, lungs and internal organs for cancer, and any other unusual abnormalities you get checked, and you find out for peace of mind and for great health.
Schedule your appointment by going to visionarywellnessimaging.com, located off 161 and Story Road in Irving. That's visionarywellnessimaging.com.
Is your financial advisor offering you up to a 30% upfront bonus? Are they promising you up to 10% growth per year guaranteed for your retirement income? If not, you need a new financial advisor. I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. If you plan to retire within the next 10 years, don't wait only to find out it's too late. I've seen hard-working folks like you retire only to be required to go back to work, all because their advisor told them guarantees like these were too good to be true. They're not. That's up to $30,000 upfront or up to $10,000 per year on $100,000 guaranteed for retirement income. Don't work when you're supposed to be retired. And if any financial advisor tells you it's too good to be true, they simply don't have the options we do. Call Trajan today. We're at 957-93500. With Reliant Air Conditioning. If you're looking for a new career, the Wall Street Journal says HVAC is the quickest path to a six-figure income. And first-year pay for AC Tech has been higher than the professional sector for 4 straight years. They were proud to announce the Hero Tech Academy, a brand new, state-of-the-art technical training facility where you can earn while you learn. There's no experience required. All we're looking for is a great attitude and a strong work ethic.
Major accident. Southwest Loop 820 and Camp Street. Southwest Loop 820 and Camp Street.
In a recession-proof industry that will never be replaced by AI. Classes are filling up fast. So call 877-YOUR-HERO or apply online at ReliantAirConditioning.com, where we've been gimmick-free since '82.
Get the guesswork out of buying and selling your home with Orchard. Your home selling time, which upgrades are really even worth it? Orchard has the answer. It's the Move First, Sell Later program. Buy your new home before selling your old one. Orchard, a must-have to buy your dream home first. After you settle in, Orchard sells your old home. Plus, Orchard recommends price-boosting upgrades so you'll sell for top dollar. Find out how to buy before you sell at Orchard.com. Orchard.com.
and weather station. News Talk 820 WBAP AM. 93.3 WBAP FM, Oklahoma City, Dallas, Fort Worth. And 99.5 NPLX FM, News media station trending now.
Rising tide, 5513 Rising tide, map 47 Adam.
He says leaving the faucet dripping and leaving cabinet doors open under the sink is also a good idea. It's was a guest on the Chris Rock Show nightly here on WBAP. Ultra weather has rounded over 1,700 flights at DFW's two largest airports. Field in Dallas has canceled nearly 300 flights. The Dallas-Fort Worth Airport has nixed more than 1,400. Right now, local power outages are at a minimal, with Encore reporting nearly 70 outages affecting almost 1,000 customers. And what was New York City's Mayor Eric Adams' re-election bid this year? He delivered his annual State of the City address. Here's Gernald Scott. New York City Mayor Eric Adams said, "The state of the city is strong, but there is so much to do to keep safe. There hasn't things to say. I'm just a new police officer. It's all service system. Later this month, get in our offices on patrol to tackle crime wherever it occurs." He also praised the migrant response. He set up a city with respect and caring for purpose. Thousands this side of the city. Mayor Adams says reducing homelessness and making it city more livable for families. Still one has to do in New York City. Your money news powered by McGowan Wealth Management. 2025 begins on a high note. Analysts project a profit growth for the S&P 500 to be 12% in the year ahead, and in 2026, another 12%. At the same time, the stock trade is on the next January barometer. The first 5 days indicate a positive year in the market. That statistic actually is at 83% of the time. Spencer McGowan, President McGowan First National Radio. Today, You're just getting Adrian Stephenville.
Residential automatic
She's just
alarm.
getting obliged. My friend in Texas says they're just getting a little bit of rain right now. All precipitation has stopped here in downtown Dallas. It looks like our system is moving toward the northeast, but there's a new red area on the radar. I invite you
check out the weather page at WBAP.com. I think Brad Martin quoted this himself, didn't he? No. Now, it's really good radar. It shows the next bright spot that pops up that's kind of moving into our area is Southwest Fort Worth. Been doing a fire. Usual kind of we're seeing a new red zone forming there. So we'll keep an eye on that. What do you see out there? 800-288-9227. 800-288-9227. How's the winter weather affecting you? Are you seeing any traffic accidents? Are you stuck in a traffic accident? Let me know. Next up, Elizabeth in Richardson. You're on WBAP. What do you see, Elizabeth?
Hi, James. How are you?
Hi, I'm well.
You made it in, I see.
Yes, I did.
Congratulations. So I'm in Richardson. The roads are horrible. And the first sign was when I got in my car, I heard sirens, and that was a bad sign. So, but I still had to go into work, right, like a lot of us did. And I slid kind of most of the way there and made it safely, but we shut down way early, and we were anticipating because of how bad the roads were getting. And when I left to come home, there were sirens, so I guess that just tells you.
But you don't see any accidents. You just hear the siren.
You hear that, right? Like, it's just like, and there's not, I mean, obviously by the time I was leaving, you know, at 3, things were shutting down. And again, now it's just, I don't know what you would call this. And I'm from, you know, Midwest, so this is not snow like I've seen. This is like a nasty, sweet, wet, gross, like.
Just driving kind of aimlessly. I'm working my way back towards home,
People
but
from up north, they continue with their daily lives in the face of wintry precipitation as part of their normal winter. Is it still funny as a transplant to see us freaking out over an inch?
We still would freak out up there in a sense, right? Not so much, but I guess we knew how to drive it a little better, but we also had the infrastructure with, you know, having all the access to sand and salt constantly, right? Like the roads are being constantly covered. We don't have that here. And although I don't know how they would combat this, I mean, this, whatever's on the road right now, what I was driving in, like you said, it's like a sludge almost, like, you know, and so what I'm afraid for tonight, you know, like when all this freezes, like the parking lots are just going to be icing rinks at this point. So.
Well, in some instances, that sounds kind of fun. What? So your job let you go early today?
Yes, of course.
Like,
I think we were going to close it. We're open till 10. We were going to close at 5, and then it changed to 3 because it's like, yeah, it's just ridiculous. I wouldn't let my son go into work. I was like, no.
Well, radio's not a real job. You have to come to work even when it with that. But when I had a real job, whether I was working at a restaurant or retail or whatever, they weren't as concerned about the weather conditions as they were about the lack of customers, and that's when they would close. If you would open the restaurant and no one came in and be like, yeah, I'll just go home. We're not paying for this.
Well, if you don't have, if your employees don't show up, right? If everyone calls in, because I think my son, his boss was kind of hinting at, how do you feel about coming in? And so I think she was hoping that everyone would not come in, because if you don't have any workers, what? You have to shut down. So I just told Malik, just stay home and trust me.
All right. So Elizabeth in Richardson, that makes it 2 people from Richardson who said there's ice patches on the road and it's getting a little slippery out there. So, all right. Well, thank you very much for your report, Elizabeth.
You're welcome. All right. Bye.
Bye. You have a report, 800-288-9227, 800-288-9227. I have some breaking news of our own over here in WBAP. We're going to be continuing special coverage of Operation Stormwatch through the Mark Levin Show. So I will get another extra hour or 2, and then Chris Crock will, we're making him drive through these horribly dangerous conditions a little bit earlier. And it looks like he's going to be jumping on the air at 7 o'clock tonight. And part of what's going to make this coverage good is you. I can't go out and tell you what's going on in all these different places, but if you can call in, send a Facebook message, Facebook Messenger, that works too. The email, james@wbap.com. Let us know what's going on. It sounds like about on par with what we were expecting. As fluid as that was all week. When I had Brad Barton on last night, or when I was talking to him yesterday, this is exactly what he was describing. This is what he was describing on the morning show yesterday. This is what he was describing on the morning show this morning. And you're going to hear from him in about 25 minutes on the James Show. Before we finish what would normally be the James Show, I wanted to end regular program by checking in with him. So when we walk out the door, I was expecting we would turn it over to Mark Levin, but things are serious enough around here, and we're getting enough reports and precipitation that we're going to continue with special coverage of Operation Stormwatch on WBAP through the Mark Levin Show. Mark Levin fans, I'm sorry, this is not my call. Don't at me. This is not my decision. I love him too, but he's not going to be talking about the snow. And as rarely as we experience this phenomenon in North Texas, this is necessarily going to sort of dominate the news cycle until it goes away. So let me hear, what do you see? Is it interrupting you? Are you seeing any bad traffic accidents? Everything okay? But how's the winter weather affecting you? Your work, your travel? Let me know. 800-288-9227. Send me email, james@wbap.com, or leave me a Facebook message or YouTube or whatever. And I'll continue distributing some more of these messages coming up in about 4 minutes on The James Show. It's News Talk 820 WBAP, now on FM at 93.3.
When you're hot or cold or the water doesn't flow in
Air conditioning, heating, and plumbing has been locally owned for 35 years and has earned thousands of five-star ratings. Airco will fix your home's AC, heating, plumbing, or drain problems fast too, with no extra fees, nights, or weekends. Mention WBAP and get $50 off any repair. Call 877-ITS-AIRCO or schedule online at airco.com. Are you ready for more? Hello, it's Dane Manor, General Manager of Freeman Toyota. And when you shop at Freeman Toyota, you get 3 years of complimentary oil changes, plus 3 years of complimentary tire rotations, plus a 7-year 100,000-mile warranty with every new Freeman Toyota. 3 years of complimentary oil changes, plus tire rotations, plus a 7-year 100,000-mile warranty. Like I said, you get a lot more, and you won't pay a dime for it. Come see us at 183 and 820 or shop online at freemantoyota.com. Come be a part of the hustle and show at the Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo from January 17th to February 8th at the Will Rogers Memorial Center. There's fun and excitement for everyone, including livestock and horse shows, Carnival Midway, the Mattress Firm Petting Zoo, an awesome shopping experience, and rodeo in Fort Worth's amazing Dickies Arena. And there's live music coming at you from the legendary Michelob Ultra Roadhouse on the Simmons Bank Plaza. Visit FWSSR.com for information and tickets. It's the Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo, presented by North Texas Chevy Dealers, Reliant, Choctaw Casinos and Resorts, Dickies, Simmons Bank, and Texas Health. The Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo. This thing is legendary.
Always still look at myself as a high-performing athlete, even at 40 years old, and so I'm only going to run and run fast.
West
I
6
could 15
South
and 20 years
Anderson
ago.
Street, 426 South Anderson Street, Cross Street, West Broadway Avenue, Bath 76 Henry, number
Kinetics non-surgical
BBF.
treatment steps in.
And now that the pain is gone, I've been able to go do the stuff that I love and run fast and run sprints and try to get back to where I was.
QC Kinetics regenerative treatments use your body's own healing properties to deliver long-term relief without surgery.
Being able to go and work out and do the stuff that I want to do and challenge my body to make me a better person, more pleasant person to be around.
Call QC Kinetics for your free consultation today. QC Kinetics.
Call QC Kinetic, 972-972-8610. 972-972-8610. 972-972-8610.
Alarm's clear.
Alrighty. We're going to choose to kill the live stream here. We'll find a place to park. We're going to take a look. I'm going to switch over to that for a minute while I pull up Pivotal.
Respond on channel 4. Cedars, 16,529 Jasmine Springs Drive, 16529 Jasmine
Let's
Springs
look at
Drive,
the HRRR real quick.
Arbuckle Drive.
This is what it's
642
thinking
Frank.
for around 9 o'clock tonight. So down into about 30 degrees or so. It's going to kind of stay that way through the overnight. Let's go back an hour. We have a good... Through 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, we're going to be down around 30 degrees or so here in 30, 31 degrees in Fort Worth. Let's take a look at what it's thinking, possibly. We'll look at 10 to 1. So through 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, it's thinking around 7 to 8 inches. This is the HRRR and kind of what it's thinking for tomorrow. Or overnight into 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. So anywhere between 6 to 7 inches. And the last couple of runs have kind of maintained the same guidance. This goes through 5 a.m. Same thoughts, 7 or so inches. The NAM's a little more conservative, or the NAM 3K is a little more conservative, around 4. The Euro, kind of bullish. That's the 12Z from this morning, up to 9 to 10. So, with that in mind, and let me switch this back to the radar. Kind of the goings on as we've been through the day today. The consensus, especially from the NWS, has been 4 to 6, or 2 to 4 is what I've been hearing on the radio for the last couple of hours. Kind of depends on who you talk to. So we should be in for a bit more winter precip tonight. I am going to kill the live stream for right now for a couple of hours. I may come back out this evening and get some snow driving in, and we'll kind of float back here to all of the streaming platforms wherever you may be watching from. But I am going to kill the stream for right now. It was fun hanging out with y'all for a couple of hours.